Hi, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th. This is for Monday through the Thursday. Now, a lot of 1 energy here, a lot of 10 energy here. 10 is transitions, 1's our new beginning. 0 is God's source energy. So there's a lot of, we have October, which is the 10th month. So it starts with October, which is actually the 8th, but we won't go into the numbers on that one. But October is the 10th month. We have October 10th, so 10-10. We have 10-11, and then we do have the 10-12, and then we have our 20-22. So we do have a lot of 1s and 10s energy here. Now, I am going to be using, oh, by the way, if you want to bypass this, if you're new to my channel, or if you're Crosswatch and you just want to bypass, I should have the timestamp right down there in the description. You click on it, it'll bypass. I hope you watch at least one time, though. Anyway, this is the introduction. Anyway, I am going to be using my Radley Valentine deck, my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and then I will pull one from from my Guardian Angel cards. I will also pull one from my, what is the name of this deck again? This is the Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies by Francis Monroe and artwork by Judy Mastrangelo, and then my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for the introduction, what we're going to do is we're going to use the my Waite Rider traditional tarot, and we're going to go back to my Osha Zen tarot as kind of a backup energy to see what's going on with that. Now, I have prayed, meditated, I've infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Just remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Okay. So yes, this is where I'm doing this on the 8th, or I'm sorry, on the 7th, and we're right in that time of that full moon, which will be in the 9th, and it is all about, Aries, pushing things through. If you want to know more about it, I did talk about that in the introduction with the last one. So what do we have going on in the stars as we're talking? I told you the 9th. The full moon, and we do have Pluto in Capricorn is stationary right now as it turns direct. On the 10th, we have Mercury, which is direct, but it's entering into Libra at 7:51 p.m., and that will be Eastern Standard Time. And it will be, Mercury about communication, electronics. It will be opposing Jupiter, which is in Aries. So, there might be a little bit of that friction energy going on, especially between, what we're saying and what we want and what actually is happening. Because Jupiter is all about largesse, it's all about good fortune, but Mercury is Mercury in Libra does try to keep a balance, does want a balance in communication, but it just, because they're opposing each other, there might be a little bit of a friction, especially on that 10th, and again, 10-10. So then Libra, the Sun in Libra and Venus in Libra on the 12th and 14th will be trining Saturn. So that actually will be a good energy for Saturn, which is retrograde in Aquarius right now. So that will actually try to create some balance for that energy. So let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got here for just universal energy. What is happening? Now, I am an intuitive channeler, so I open myself to higher power, God, Source, Holy Spirit, or, you can, whatever you want to say, and just ask for what does higher power want people to know about what's going on in the world, especially for this week of transitions and new beginnings, new starts. The ones have it. So here we go, 1, 2, and 3. Let's pull this down just a touch. Maybe you can see it a little bit better that way. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Remember, anything reversed, stronger energies. First card is, okay, well, here we go. This is a 0. Remember I said this is about transitions and new beginnings. We have a 0, which again, God, Source, Holy Spirit energy. We have the Fool. The Fool is on a journey that does not necessarily make sense. The Fool is taking, where the directions say to turn right. The Fool either goes direct or goes to the left. The Fool just is going by his gut or her gut alone. Okay? But the Fool also goes by total faith, knows that he's on a journey, she's on a journey, and just says, you know what, higher power, I'm trusting you in my journey. So something going on. Again, 0, source energy. Again, the Fool, a new journey, a new transition, something's a changing, something, is bringing us to another step in our journey, but it's all about having faith. Having faith and just knowing and believing that things will turn out the way higher power wants them to turn out. And the thing is too, that is for the betterment and the good of the good people. Okay, let's see, and that was reversed. Next card is, okay, here we go here, and that again is reversed. Now we have a 7. 7 is a divine number. I look at it as a divine umbrella, divine covering, divine intervention, sometimes divine interference. We have rod energy or wand energy. That is our Leo, Sagittarius, our Aries energy. And we do have Aries, strong, Jupiter in Aries right now. And the moon, that full moon, even though it's right after the full moon, that 9th, we still have that very positive Aries energy pushing things through. Now, the 7 of Rods is basically about not giving an inch, standing firm. So it kind of goes along with believe in what's going on around you, believe in something more than you, and don't give up. This is all about not giving up. This is about standing firm. Sometimes they'll say this is protecting what is your own, okay? But at the same time, it's stand firm, don't give an inch type of energy here. So let's see what we've got here now. This one, now we come to the 13th. Now we will have the 13th here, so we have October 13th. 13th is a 1, new beginning again. 10, transitional energy. 3 is our, celebration. It is creativity. It is also, about the power of 3. And, I'm always saying, with the full moon, release, relinquish, request, you can do that. You can do that anytime you really want to do that. But it's always more, it has a little more oomph to it. And it feels just that much better to do it the 3 days before the full moon and including the full moon and the 3 days after. So this brings us to that card. So we have 2 major arcanas here. One is just have faith, believe things are going to turn out right, even if you don't understand it. Stand firm, believe, again, have faith, believe, stand firm. But then we have the Death card, and the Death card is a transitional energy. Again, it is like something has to end in order for something to begin. And, our usual analogies is, somebody is pregnant, the pregnancy goes, it's 9 months, it ends, labor starts, labor ends, and there is a new birthing, okay? The Death card is, it can be a little bit of a shock. The Death card can be, it can be to the point where, people, if you look at this, he's not necessarily this knight or this soldier or whoever you want to say this death is not necessarily, doing anything beyond just being there. This person has passed out because of fear. There is also this child who's just kind of like, oh my goodness, this is very fascinating. We have someone that's kneeling and that's turning away, but then we have somebody that, and this looks like this is a religious figure that is basically in supplication. So death does not mean death per se, but it does have a lot of change energy to it. And these are some days that have a lot of transitional change energy. So it looks like we're in for a really interesting week. We need to be the 1, we need to be the Rods, we need to be the 7, and remember again, 7, divine covering. We need to be the ones that we just stand firm. And, we don't go, we don't go nuts. We don't go crazy. We don't go, oh my goodness, what's going on? The sky's falling, henny penny. We don't do a henny penny. We just have faith. We believe that everything is going to work the way it's supposed to work, but it is going to work the way it's supposed to in higher powers' will, not in man's will. How's that? So interesting energies, interesting week. Be not afraid. Everything's in control right now. Okay, let's see. Now, I did talk about rods, so let's go on. We have water, which is cups. Cups is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Fluid, emotional energy. We have swords, which is our air energy. It is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So it's thought processes, making plans. And then we have our pentacles, which is our earth energy. And that's Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And remember, Pluto's just kind of like moving, just not quite moving yet. Still in a stationary mode, but starting to kind of starting. Just a really little bit of a start. Okay, let's see what we've got going here. And let's see what else we have. So yeah, interesting week for us. Interesting week. Stand firm. Believe. Don't give up. Don't give up anything. Okay? Here we go. So there does look some testing energy here. I'm not going to make it all, there looks like we're going to be tested, but have faith, stand strong, and after whatever it is that kind of scares the heebie-jeebies out of us, it all is that much better. Okay, let's see what we've got here. The Osha Zen Tarot. And here we are. Integration. Now, this is a 14. 14, this is where everything comes together. Now, 14 is also, because this is one of the major arcanas, if we were to translate it into this. So 14 is a 1, new beginning again. 10, transitional energy. 4 is our leadership, organization. It's very much a stable energy here. This would be the Temperance card. This is where things come to balance. This is where we don't go to the highs, we don't go to the lows. We try to keep balanced, okay? Libra is all about balance. Now, but we do have integration, and I'm kind of wondering if we have the integration maybe on the 14th, so after we get through the week, maybe the Friday is where things all come together for us. We have yin and yang, or yin and yang. We have a higher power looking down. We have some peaceful energy. We have water energy. We have air energy. We have, we just have some interesting energy with this. And I'm kind of looking at this higher power holding this yin and yang ball, and it's over the snake that's actually eating himself. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a very positive one, but we still have to keep our tempers in check. We need to make sure that we practice. I don't necessarily know that we practice compromise, because compromise has always been fine, whatever you want to me. But I would say that this is where we have to keep our balance. Okay. But it looks like, integration is about everything coming together. So, interesting week. Let's see what happens. Keep your energies high. Keep your vibrations high. No matter what comes across, always believe that there's always something better just around the corner. Okay? Now, take a moment, please, to comment, like, share, subscribe. Click on that old bell for notifications, and why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Tauruses, and how are you doing? Now, I always know that I'm always telling you, I'm always telling you, whether you know it or not, that you are highly psychic. Now, in many ways, when I'm telling you that, I want you to be protecting your incoming messages, okay? So it is about protecting your incoming messages, and that know that, all these little things that you pick up, part of it is having confidence that what you're picking up is what you're picking up, but also to know that it isn't all you, okay? I use the example, you might be waiting in line, and right now you're like, okay, I'm waiting in line, and then all of a sudden you start to get a little bit testy and a little bit like, come on, what's going on? And you're like, I don't even understand why I'm this way, because I was fine. I was fine. Well, you might be picking up the person in the next line or the next. You might even be picking up the cashier's energies there. So in some ways, being psychic is kind of like I do concentrate or focus more on the protecting your energies. However, the thing also is being psychic is you need to learn, you need to come to a point where you can trust your instincts. I'll say follow your gut. But you have to work on making sure that it's your instincts, that you own it, and that it's not someone else's. Now that is difficult. It's not as easy as it sounds. But your instincts are very sound, my Tauruses. You know how to, you have extremely, so if you know what you know, then go with what you know, okay? Do it. Just trust yourself. Trust your instincts. And if you have a problem with that and you're thinking, how do I know it's my instincts and not someone else's, or, these messages, then, ask God, higher power, to give you some clarity on it. But you do have good instincts. It's just trying to get through, the layers of what other people send you, okay? I know. Does that help? So trust your instincts. And why I say that is I think this is a good week for you to trust your instincts. Okay. So we have the Page of Gabriel. Pages, court cards, dual energies. We know this. Underlying energy for the page is Earth, your energy, Capricorn and Virgo. Now Uranus is still retrograde in Taurus, but I think it's December that it goes forward, goes direct. So we'll see what we will see with that. And it is always about expecting the unexpected. But the page is very, the page is very enthusiastic. The page is very like, let's get going. Let's do this. I want this. This is where we need to do what we need to do. I can do this. Now, the page also can bring you messages. So that could be a message of really strong, something that really excites you. Okay, so the page, Earth, money, job, career, home, tangible energy. Gabriel is fire, Aries, full moon Aries, all the stuff going on, Jupiter, Aries. Okay, it's also Leo, Sagittarius. Not so much with Leo and Sagittarius right now, but it's all about Aries. Passionate, burning, consuming. Just, we'll get in there and we'll incinerate. But, I have been saying, though, at the readings, though, that the fire energies do not like to be embarrassed. So they will proceed very, I'm not going to say cautiously, no, but it is very much a calculated risk. They know the ups and downs. Okay, so the Page of Gabriel, Page of Fire, is going after some dreams, is following those instincts, is following that gut that says, this is where I need to go, this is who I need to call, this is what I need to try. This is when you really feel it very, very strongly. And you know that it's coming from you, not the person in the line next to you. Anyway, this brings about new opportunities. Pages are always about something is coming. Now, what you do about it is up to you. Energetic, brave, optimistic, and playful. Follow your passion. And I'm going to just say follow your instincts with this one. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So this could be also some travel involved. I do feel like it is pulling you a little bit out of your comfort zone. It is pulling you out of your boundaries. Next card here is the Nine of Gabriel. So now we have a 9. 9 is, let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. You've got that fire energy again. So, I really hope that if you watch this on Friday, that you are putting it out to that moon, to the universe, to God, to Source, to Holy Spirit, to whoever it is, that you are putting out your wants. Because now the 9 of Gabriel is like, stand firm. Stand firm. Well, I shouldn't say stand firm because you're going to be moving, okay? It's just don't back down. Don't back down, and in fact, keep moving forward. In fact, it says that. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. So that's like keep your bag packed. Keep your bag packed, okay? Environmental activism. Last card here, reversed, is the 8 of Gabriel. So we have a 9, 8, 8, 9. 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. There is a lot of activity with this, going back and forth. Again, this is about get ready, get on your mark, get set, go. Again, follow your instincts. Your instincts are going to get you through. Again, there's this total change up coming, total change up happening. And again, it's going to be, there's going to be a lot of movement with this. So when I talk about the 9 of Gabriel, it's be determined, but movement, tons of movement for you in a good way. So a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So there is movement all around you. There is passion all around you. There is that Aries energy all around you. Use it. Use it. Follow your instincts. If your instincts tells you to now I want to be careful on this but it's kind of like I'm giving it as an example. If you don't have the money, let them buy you the ticket. But if they say, hey, buy a ticket, go somewhere, hey, you might really want to consider it. But again, too, you want to make sure it's your instincts. Anyway, let's see. Guardian angels, what do you have for my Aries? I'm sorry, not my, you have all that Aries energy for my Tauruses. What do you have for my Tauruses? What do you have for my Tauruses here? Taurus. My Tauruses. Words of advice for my Tauruses. Yeah, I keep getting the instincts. Follow your instincts. Reversed. 7 of abundance. Well, the 7 of abundance, 7 of pentacles, where it's always talking to you about you're ready. You are ready. You are so ready. Abundance is earth energy. Again, your energy. 7, divine umbrella. You're ready. You're so ready. Anyway, have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry. The hard work you've invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Use this time, oh, little buggy there. Use this time to rest and plan. So get ready. Preparation to meet opportunity. Get ready, because this fire energy is basically, this is what you have been doing. This is where you have been. Don't slack off. Don't slack off. Anyway, let's see, because I keep getting this bag. Like, have your bag ready. Have your bag packed. Get ready. It doesn't mean that you're going to travel. It doesn't mean that you're not. But it just means, don't ease up this week. Be prepared for anything this week. Anyway, let's go on. The inspirational wisdom of angels and fairies. Let's see. Let's cut this. We're going to shuffle a few more times on this. And cut from my Tauruses here. Yeah, that Aries energy for you. Good stuff for you. Here we are. Joyful sunrise. Pretty little card. Find time to help yourself, or you will find you are alone when those you've helped have moved along. Whoa, you've gotten this one before. So find time to help yourself. Again, I really get this trust your instincts, but also be prepared energy for you. So it might be that if you're all prepared, then go help anyone you want to help. But if you don't have that bag packed, or if you're not ready, spend a little time doing what you need to do. Okay? Okay. Let's see what we have here. What crystal or energy for my Tauruses we have here. One card. Sapphire, channeled wisdom, psychic ability, self-expression, destiny. I would like to see you fulfill one of your destinies. Anyway, okay, so my Tauruses, stay prepared, follow your instinct, follow your gut. Let me know. Comment below. Also like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. People don't realize that it really makes a difference, so thank you. As always, though, my Tauruses, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.